A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the New York Yankees. The Halos enter the day with their winning streak at 10 games. They'll try to extend it next. Luis Severino is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Thanks, Matty. Luis Severino, big arm, 97 to 100 miles an hour. Bounce between the rotation and the bullpen. Good hard slider. His changeup's getting better. The true definition of an ace.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, as he begins this one as the fourth leading hitter in the American League.
Ian Kinsler.
Here comes the first pitch. First of three here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty B, we've got a team here that's been playing some pretty good baseball. They're not quite in first place yet, D-Row, but they're playing good and they'd like to stay competitive through the month of May.
Yeah, they've played okay. Let's be honest. They've hit okay. They've pitched okay. They're capable of much better than this, but it's early. We find ourselves just in the early phases of May. Ride it out and find a way to get hot.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Line drive to center field. Hicks is right there, 1 down. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Ready now for L.A., Mike Trout, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
1-2 now. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Digging in now, Justin Upton. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. First pitch on its way to Upton. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Upton, or simply J-Up, was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3, and now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Garrett Richards, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
An interesting stat about this guy. Coming into this game, right-handed hitters are hitting below 200 on the season for him as the starting pitcher. So he must be doing something right when he's facing the righties.
Standing in, Brett Gardner. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Now the 2-1. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3. The 3-1. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees. In now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. 1 ball, no strikes the count. 1-0 count. Here it is. Here's a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Into the second deck and gone.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already revved him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Second inning upcoming here in the Bronx. It's the Yankees 3 and the Angels nothing. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Zach Kozar. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. Here's the first pitch to him. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gardner is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Severino is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Mlb. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike one, strike two early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
Matt Holliday standing in now, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. High in the air and deep to left center field. Gardner going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
So striding forward for his first opportunity, Andrelton Simmons, as he's been in a pretty good stretch over the last 10 or so ball games. In the dirt, and now let's see. The throw will go to third, and oh, they say he beat the throw, safe at third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Holliday on third with 2 out. Just got a piece up the line, but that one rolls foul. Here it comes on 1-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Looking up is Gardner. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 3rd home run for him on the year. And the Angels are back within 1. It's a 3-2 ball game now.
Well, they were a lot more comfortable up 3 than they are now, only up by 1. That just goes to show you one pitch, 1 2-run shot, and the entire complexion of a game can change just like that.
Into the box, Martin Maldonado. Guess he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Dribbled down the third baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Angels get 2, both on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Yankees 3 and the Angels 2. Brandon Drury will bat next. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
This is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the 2nd inning. It'd be hard not to, because that 1st inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Here's Brett Gardner now.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
Upton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to... Here's Ichiro now, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow. First pitch coming, here it is. And that misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Popped up. Drury has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. So there's the first out here in the Angels' 3rd, and that'll bring in the 2nd baseman, Ian Kinsler. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Hit to 3rd. Drury fields it cleanly. Throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2. Ready for another chance? Mike Trout. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Hit down the 3rd baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. 3rd inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Missed with a slider.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder. Now the payoff pitch home. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Trout is off first with 2 away. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. On the move is Trout from first. A pitch out, the throw, and they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We're back to Friday night baseball. Ronald Torrey is the next to bat. And remember, he hit that two-run homer his first time up. First offering on its way. Ball one. The 1-0. Sliced hard on the ground. And Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number one. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line softly toward the hole. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Richard steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. And that misses. So after getting 2 outs with 3 pitches, he's gone full to the third hitter here. The 3-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Kinsler is there for it. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 3 innings complete. The Yankees lead it 3-2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Upton, as we begin the top of the 4th. First pitch on its way. And the slider tails outside for ball 1. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
And now for the Angels, Zach Cozart. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that's off the left field wall. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Here's Albert now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-14 sign. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 4-3 game.
Hey, that makes this one a lot more interesting here in the middle innings, Dero. After being down by 1, big base hit drives in 2.
Yeah, that could be a huge knock right there, Dan, especially the way the bullpens have been throwing. They've been nasty. There's a lot of fuel out there, a lot of fire. Doesn't bode well for the offense.
Matt Holliday standing in now as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Holliday still playing here at age 38. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Here's the 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Here's the 2-1 now to Holliday. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. There's 1. Back to first, and they're able to take care of Holliday as well. A double play.
The batter, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
In now is Andrelton Simmons.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Torreyes will put this one away, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Angels 4 and the Yankees 3. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. First time up, he went down looking. A windup and the 0-1. This is line to left. Upton is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Brandon Drury will bat next. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
And he fouls this one off. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Score holds at 4-3. Striding in once again, Martin Maldonado comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Sanchez gathers, but no chance to recover. Maldonado is on at first after the strikeout. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Here's Ichiro now. He popped out in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Two 2-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Adam hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1.
1 strike.
Two and 2 to Ichiro. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Soft liner towards first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's thrown into right. Throw won't get him.
You know, it's funny. The first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here. 0-1. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Called strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Oh, 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Judge is on his horse, but he can't get there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double, and a bit of a break on defense as only 1 run is going to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 43, Adam Warren.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
A ball and a strike now.
The 1-1. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 7-3 ball game.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Upton. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Here comes the first pitch. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
I know these guys have exploded for 3 runs already this inning, but if you think this manager's not going to put his foot on the accelerator, you're kidding yourself. This catcher better be ready. That guy's looking to run at first base.
Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Third baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Zach Cozart. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Check swing. Too close to call, so the appeal goes down to Eric Summersgill, who says he did go around. That's strike 1. The 0-1. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. From the stretch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
You'd have thought someone had a radar gun on him with the effort he put into that throw. That's a cannon of an arm right there.
Stepping in now, Albert Pujols. High in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Judge. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Standing in now, Matt Holliday. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home is a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. So a 2-run shot for Matt Holliday. Home run number 5 on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate. And this offense, both offenses, are taking advantage.
No balls and 1 strike.
All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. But 6 runs here in the inning have taken a close game and broken it wide open. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Angels 10 and the Yankees 3. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the 1st inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out at the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Ichiro has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball there to start him out. This is bounced foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Three runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Pulled toward right center field. And the catch made out there by Ichiro, and that's out number 2.
Left fielder number 11.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Brett Gardner. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. But foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. Digging in to try it again, Martin Maldonado. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Right fielder number 10.
Digging in once again, Ichiro Suzuki. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Ian Kinsler. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order. They still lead by 7. It's 10-3. Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The 1-0 home. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
2 balls and a strike. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. No hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
The 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Ready with the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Sanchez stands at first with 1 out. Now a move over to first, just keeping him close. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, you could tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Giancarlo Stanton now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Late that time for a strike. Hot shot to third. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Back to Yankee Stadium after this. Back here in the Bronx, the Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Trout. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone into Monument Park. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. Number 21 for him on the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Here's Justin Upton now. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
In now, Zach Cozart. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the 1-0. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert.
Ready for another shot now. Albert Pujols. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider. The 1-0. High and deep to right center. After it is Hicks. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Matt Holliday. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Swinging is Holliday as this one's on the ground to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. It's the Angels 11 and the Yankees 3. Here's Didi Gregorius. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Upton's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Riding in once again, Brandon Drury. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Changeup in for a strike. 3 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A ball and a strike now to Bird. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
The count now at 2-2. Hit back up the middle. Simmons is there. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And it's not going to help them. It's 11-3. Ready now for L.A. Andrelton Simmons. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
2 balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons. The 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gregorius moving to his left makes the play, 1 away. Ready for another chance. Martin Maldonado. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
This is on the ground over to first. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. And now for the Angels, Ichiro Suzuki. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
2-0 now. Here it comes, 2-0. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ian Kinsler. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. In his career, Kinsler possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. First and second now, one man out. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
First pitch of the at-bat. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0. Ichiro at second. Kinsler is over at first with 1 away. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Drilled right back up the middle to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Shohei Ohtani will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 17.
Nick Tropiano is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 35, Nick.
Rene Rivera is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 6.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Here's another 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. There's a look at the final line for the Angels starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him, but they still face a 7-run deficit. Ronald Torreyes the next to bat.
Second baseman.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2-2. The 2-2. Now this one's crushed. Left field line, and it's a foul ball. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Trout is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left. We've played 8. Chad Green enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Digging in, Justin Upton. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch on its way to Upton. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Green playing here in his age 26 season. He was selected in the 11th round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Misses. Ball 2. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, Zach Cozart. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Grounder down the line at third. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Sanchez corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Cozart is retired. 2 down now. Stepping in, Albert Pujols. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit high and deep to right center. Judge is on the move, and that's the 3rd out. Here's big Aaron Judge starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Into the corner and slicing foul. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. The 1-2 is laid off for ball two.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Number 10 for him on the year. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now. Giancarlo Stanton now.
Designated hitter.
As he'll take a look at ball one. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one. No outs, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Simmons into shallow left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting. Third
Brandon Drury will bat next. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. He brings it in, and the Angels will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Well, I know you don't want to jinx it by talking about it, but this streak now, it's up to 11 games. When you're playing this well, you think the good times are going to last forever. But in baseball, trust me, this game has a way of humbling you. They should enjoy this ride, though, while it lasts.
11-5, the final tally in this one. Los Angeles took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Garrett Richards earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Luis Severino was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
11 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Yankees, 5 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.